Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Dizon Docs. In today's episode, I'm going to be answering your questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, it's right here down below. So make sure you guys hit the follow button on Instagram and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to get notified every time I upload. Yeah. All right. Roll the intro.
Came through dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me.
All right. Well, just to let you guys know, I recorded this video. Oh my. What the hell was that noise? Pitcher fell. Good. Holy shit. Did you guys hear that? All right. Okay, we're back. I actually recorded this entire video on that setup back there. But I had these computers on to have some lighting in the background, only to realize that it was like extra loud. So next time I do that, I need to make sure that I put some filters and stuff on everything and maybe get some lighting over here. That way the backdrop's equally as cool as my streaming setup. Anyway, so I asked you guys some questions, or I asked for you guys to ask me questions on my Instagram, and I'm going to answer 5 of them. And yeah, I have over like 100 something questions here. So this video would be like 4 hours long, and I don't want to do that. So we'll just kick into the first question, and yeah, let's get it. JWill03 asks, what was your biggest failure and mistake in your paintball career, and what did I learn from it? I think the biggest failure that I had in my career, and this is like dating back to 2015, 2014 to end of the year 2000 and beginning of the year 2015. I actually got cut from Houston Heat. So if you guys didn't know, for the people who are new, in 2012 Houston Heat started. I was a part of the original roster. 2012, 13, 14, I was on the team, and then 2015 came around and they actually released me. And at the time, I thought that was a mistake, right? I thought, it was a failure. But in actuality, what happened was, I was immature at the time, and I needed a lot of growing up to do. So 2015 and 2016, I played for Chicago Aftershock, where I kind of developed my own leadership and role as a player. And going into 2017, Houston Heat called me back, and we made a deal. And I came back, and it's been history ever since. Won multiple world championships with them. I actually got my first NXL MVP with them. So I think that when you look at failures or mistakes, you need to look at them as the universe saying, hey, let's grow from this. And the best way you can grow, and this is a huge piece of advice, the best way you can show that you grew for something, you can't just talk about it. You have to just change your behavior, right? So if you make a mistake, to change your behavior rewires your brain to stop making that mistake. So just because you say like, oh, I'm gonna do this and that, and I got all these ideas. If you don't execute on all those things and you don't actually change your behavior, like for example, if you're going to bed super late at night and you don't actually get off of your computer, your phone, and disconnect, like your behavioral changes is what actually makes the big change. So that's something I realized at a young age. Jeff Zelaya, I'm sorry if I butcher the names, _ JJ, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now in paintball? In paintball, I think I'd really like to see myself continuing to teach the sport and then pass down the knowledge that I had from the people above me to the people who are growing up, the youth of the sport, the future of our sport. So like all of my mentors over the years, I'd like to take that knowledge, really understand it fully. That way I could reciprocate it to somebody else who's growing and who's either younger than me or younger in their career. So I think in 5 years I want to be still competing, and I want to pass that knowledge down and continue to help grow paintball and share my experiences with y'all. Imagine 5 more years of vlogs. This is going to be crazy. Ryan Marcone. Sorry. Do you read any books for self-development or your mindset? A huge book that I read was by Tim Grover. It's called Relentless. Tim Grover was Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade, RIP Kobe. his physical coach, pretty much, or their physical coaches. So he taught the greats, and Relentless was a big book. And then he actually released a book last year or 2 years ago called Winning. So those two books are great for the athletic mindset of self-development. I use Audible, actually. I don't actually read the hardcovers. I did before, but I found that since I travel so much, it's nice to be able to have everything on my phone and just basically be able to listen to it, whether I'm on a plane or at the gym. But some other books to mention, The 5-Second Rule, which my buddy Nick Horner recommended to me. And the 5-second rule is a huge one for procrastination, and I use it every single day. So definitely check that one out. It's basically, to sum up the entire book, it's basically if you have to get something done, if you start counting down physically out loud from 5 and start moving around 3 seconds, you'll get up and start doing those things. So if it's getting out of bed or getting some jobs done, just 5-second rule it and get it done and make a decision rather than sitting there and pandering back and forth whether or not you should do this thing, you know. My next question is from Stephen Williams, and he says, you don't want to bamba, no jiggy jiggy jiggly kitty kitty with the big boys. I think he's referring to this.
You want the bamba, you want the oh jiggy jiggy oh jiggy jiggy.
I don't really know how to respond, so yeah, but Stephen Williams, MBS Workout, is the CEO and owner of Transfuse. Yesterday I unboxed this and I went crazy. I have a bunch of gang sticker packs. If you guys could see these, sticker packs will be restocked on Friday. We are officially over with the Transfuse drought. Both flavors of Transfuse, right here. We got Hawaiian Punched, Focus, Pineapple Express. So those are the hydration and recovery products. So new flavors of Transfuse, but this is what I'm most excited about. Transcend, dude. This is the pre-workout you've all been waiting for. This is the focus product you've all been waiting for. I'm
On it right now.
I was on it the past 2 or 3 days. I had sample packs from World Cup that were sitting in my gear bag that I was supposed to send to Tyler Harmon, but I didn't. I'm sorry. But focus.
Focus!
Okay, we got Baja Blast, Baja Splash, and then we got the Skittles candy. Tastes like Skittles. This is the focus product that you need. These are the hydration products that you need. Let me see if I can get them to all focus. Hell yeah. So make sure you guys use code DONTENT. It's already on the screen. It's been on the screen at checkout. It's the first link in the description below. Very excited that we're back. It's been a long time coming. I know the date has kept continuously pushed back on restocking. And it sucks because like I promote it and I say to use code DONTENT, but we couldn't use it before because, well, it was just all out of stock. So thank you to Steven and TransLabs for, you know, being a channel sponsor, being a Dizon Doc sponsor. And yeah, I'm serious. This stuff is the real deal. I tried other products during the Transfuse drought to hydrate me and to make me feel better after my training sessions and my paintball sessions, and there was nothing like it. So I actually like hoarded like packets of Transfuse, like a squirrel, in my gear bag and all over my apartment. Shameless plug. All right, the next question is, do I love Pepper? Of course I love this cat. She's just always hiding or always doing her own thing, so you only see more Pablo. Don't hit me! My next question is from B. Keel. What advice do you have for people who want to get into content creation? I think this is a big topic that I want to talk about, but I could spend hours talking about it. So I'm just going to sum it up like this. If you need to do personal branding, advertise for a company, if you want to build a brand, if you're not content creating, then what else are you doing? You know, like you could tell 90% of people are on their phones all day. Even at work, people are on their phones. So if you're not getting your product or you're not getting your stuff out there on social media, on different platforms, then like you're doing yourself a disservice. So if you are a aspiring vlogger or a YouTuber, start creating content and get it out there. It doesn't matter what kind of camera you have or if your setup doesn't have a microphone. use your phone, record yourself, put it on the line. That's the simplest way I could put it. Just start getting stuff out there, and then you could gauge your audience. Then you could see, okay, if you uploaded a video for 100 days straight, and then you saw 100 different videos and all their analytics and all their statistics, you could be like, okay, these 10 videos out of these 100 videos did the best. So I'm going to create more content like this. But if you put out 5 videos and you're like, oh, my channel's not doing good, I'm not getting views. Well, that's not enough information for you to work with it, right? So get your stuff out there. The second thing is back to the 5-second rule, procrastination. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just do it, right? I have a lot of friends who have hobbies and passions, and I'm speaking to you guys directly if you guys are watching this video, whether it be in their respective fields or in paintball, and they want to get into this sport or hobby or career where the competition is creating 5 pieces of content, like at the high end, a day, and they're creating nothing, or they're not even putting out a video in a month, or something out to get themselves out there. There is a lot of people, including Todd Boyer. That's a perfect example. He's not a professional paintball player, but he posted a ton of content on Instagram, grew his channel to over 10,000 followers. I can name so many professional players on the circuit right now that do not post enough, that do not actually take time to look into their content creation, or even contact somebody who's good at content creation and actually consult them, who don't even have 10,000 followers on Instagram. And it's baffling to me, because it's like, if you want the sport to grow, get the sport in front of more people. How do you get the sport in front of more people? Get your account in front of more people, because that's what you love, because you love paintball. Now, when your account's in front of 10,000 people, out of those 10,000 people, you may inspire somebody to pick up a paintball gun again and fucking play. So for the people out there who aren't posting and who say, oh, that's just not me, it's like, okay, well, just don't expect this sport to grow when only a handful of us professional players are busting our ass to make this sport grow. And I'm not just professional players, other people in the industry, right? You got Mark Cressens, you got Raw Guy Medias, you got Nick Sloviaks, you got Chad Yabushe, Ryan Greenspans, Marcelo's, the list goes on. So if you want the sport to grow, for the professional players out there, get posting. Just you need to have messages constantly in your inbox, like I have recently, and over the past 3 years, of people saying, I picked up a paintball gun because of you, or I got back into the sport because of you. That's growing the sport. So, ending rant. For somebody else, just start putting content out there. I think you can go into specifics. YouTube has tons of tutorials on how to edit. That's my rant on content creation. If you guys agree, comment below, and if you guys don't agree, then then tell me, comment below as well. Comment below. I'd like to talk to you guys. I'd like to have a debate in the comments about this. All right, you guys could tell that question fires me up. Anyway, Strup that. You remember trading your Heat jersey in France for our mock Berlin Hits knockoff? Still have it. The picture's right here. And yes, I still have it. It didn't go on right. And I got like headphones and a hoodie on. And a hat. Okay, never mind. Screw that. I'll just show you guys. Bang! Berlin Hits. If you guys don't know, these guys made a parody jersey off of a Houston Heat jersey back in the day. So they have like parody sponsors on here. Instead of Lux, it says Sucks. There's a bunch of other ones on here. They did this for a bunch of people on the team. I don't know did you guys do it for the entire roster? But I know for sure you guys did it for me. So I traded one of my own personal Houston Heat jerseys for one of these because I had to have it. And look, I still have it. Somebody on my team, I think, was saying like, why would you want that? It's like, well, for this situation. So it says Dizon instead of Dizon, number 4. Oh yeah, this is hilarious. So shout out to y'all for going out of your way, spending your own money to create a parody jersey. I think we need to do more of these in the division and in the league. So yes, I still have it. And hats off to you guys. Well, I just tipped my hat. I'm not taking my hat off. So yeah, that's basically it. Make sure you guys like the video. It really helps a ton. I don't think you guys realize it literally takes 5 seconds. For the people who just came over my videos, if you're not subscribed, please hit the sub button and hit the notification button if you want to get notified when I upload. But thank you. Thank you guys for the questions. I'm going to be doing these more, maybe interviewing other pro players, maybe players on my team, maybe players on other teams. Maybe I'll go around the event and ask questions. So stay tuned on my Instagram. That's where I'll do most of the announcements. And as always, gang, gang, roll the outro.
Get me a light. Woo! Counted the money, okay. Might buy a crib with a view in LA. Niggas keep plotting, they want me to break down. Nah, I'm tryna hang with your boy on a few. Bought me a flight from the A to the moon. Niggas just worried, don't know what to do now. Woo! Counted the money, okay. Might buy a crib with a view in LA. Niggas keep plotting, they want me to break down. Nah, I'm tryna hang with your boy on the field. Buy me a flight from the A to the moon. Niggas just worried, don't know what to do now.